to another episode of A Ghost in the Magazine. I'm Steph.
And I'm Elle.
And I'm Mel.
And I'm Jay.
And this is a very merry, excuse my French, fuck, marry, kill. Because it's the end of the holidays, all right? We're tired. We just wanted to play a game and have fun. So we're going to play this game with characters from the movies that we've watched so far on this podcast. I'm afraid
we're going into the new year with clean consciences, having cleaned out all of the horny on men that we have been throughout the 2 years we've been making this.
Yeah, it got a little worse over October for whatever reason. So here we are. Might as well round out the year with a solid A in the horny department. So, all right, we're going to get some guys.
Not all guys. Not all humans.
We're going to roll some numbers and some choices.
Yes.
If we didn't blame Adrian Brody, we're not blaming anyone else for our decisions.
Exactly. We are students of Adrian Brody. It's not our problem.
So, who's got the rolly
I do.
guy?
Our first number is 41, and that is that bitch boy Mark from Telda.
Pretty sure his Christian name is not that bitch boy Mark, but we'll go with it.
That sounds legit to me. It would fit on the birth certificate.
So it's this guy right here.
This piece of shit?
That's number 1.
Oh my.
Number 2 is 86, Sister Honey from The Wicker Man.
Wicker Man as in like...
The Daddy Cage one,
okay,
yeah. So it's Lily Sobieski. She's pretty. A little weird in the movie.
Yes.
All right.
I think we're kind of in the weeds already. This number generator's going for the most obscure characters. Helen Hunt's our third. We got some good ones, actually.
They're like very similar.
It's young Helen Hunt from Trancers.
Okay.
Okay, so Dickhead Mark.
Yep.
Kill.
Mark. That's definitely a kill for me, too.
We're taking turns.
Okay, Steph, go first.
Okay, cool. Don't judge me.
Steph said shit first and has not decided.
No, I got it. No, I got it, okay? Obviously kill Mark because he fucking sucks. Smash. Funny.
Okay.
I'll marry young Helen Hunt and save him from Dollman. Wait, Megadeth.
It's Grandpa Megadeth. Yeah.
Megadeth.
Yeah, I'm right there with Steph for all of those.
Cosign.
Yeah, same. Maybe for different reasons. Helen Hunt, because she looks like she would like go pick the basil while you're making like a pizza in a brick oven. You know, that's wifey material. And Lily, she just looks like fighting it up for life. You know, the Greco-Roman profiles, you got to watch out for them. So, you know.
Ma'am.
Helen Hunt here, if I'm marrying at this stage of our life, I think she would age well. Yes.
Oh, yeah. She looks like she would drop the kids off at school and bring it right back home, you know?
Very dedicated for like randomly meeting this old man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She hung out with Grandpa Megadeth through all of his bullshit. She is a loyal person. This is a loyal character right here. There's a character name, I just don't know it. I was just so gobstopped watching the movie, seeing this 19-year-old actress with like this 100-year-old man.
Yeah, Helen Hunt, marry, hands down. I think we're all in agreement here, unless someone has something to say about that bitch boy.
No, he just fucking
Fuck that
sucks.
guy. Yeah.
Okay. By looks alone, he is a handsome man, though.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
He giving me that Max Greenfield energy.
Frowning at you with my full face.
I know. He's giving me the Schmidt from New Girl energy.
You're making me not want to watch it.
He's a bad guy. He lures his wife out into the middle of nowhere and then murders himself because he's a bitch, and then sends somebody to kill her that had terrorized her.
Yes, and he was so abusive before even he murdered himself while handcuffed to her.
You don't even get like the satisfaction of seeing her get to murder him because he just like does it himself like a bitch.
Oh, it's wild. You guys should watch the movie.
I gotta be honest though, I just did not understand her struggles. I'm like, knowing, you know, that we're just made out of flesh and bone, like, girl, just beat that hand until it comes off. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just did not understand her struggle at all.
I mean,
My thing when I was watching it is there's a fucking dark room downstairs. Burn his arm off with chemicals.
Anything but drag him
In the
around.
back.
I did not understand
She said,
that.
no, wait. 10 years of Pilates is about to pay off.
to Mel's credit, We are capable of biting through human fingers. We're capable of biting through a wrist and not swallowing.
Yeah. I
Ew.
mean, even just enough torque against that bedpost, something's got to give. I don't know. I would not have.
I ain't seen this film, but just from the description y'all are giving me, I'm like, is this Gerald's game?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's giving. Okay, are we ready for our next three?
The first number that we pulled was 82, and 82 is Fancy from Grand Isle, who is
Oh my.
Whoa.
pretty
Fancy
but
fun.
unhinged.
Psychotic.
Yes, very unhinged. Our next number is 80, which is Cammy Chameleon from
No.
Willy's
Fuck
Wonderland. It's our first non-human.
No.
Wonderful. We're playing a game of Who's the Furry.
No, I don't like that.
Most of her face is mouth. I
Nope.
don't know.
Most of her face is mouth, but only like 2% of it is lips.
Ew. Oh God, I got the heebie-jeebies.
She looks nice, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, this one is a cursed straw.
They do murders.
Listen, if I've learned anything from the popularity and the Rule 34 community for Five Nights at Freddy's characters,
Okay, guys, you're really gonna hate this last one.
please give us something good. Oh, sweet Jesus.
It is the unpleasantly moist grandpa of evil, Jeremiah Sands.
That's the nemesis.
This is a bad one.
Okay, I have my answer right off the bat for y'all. This guy, this sweaty grandpa looking person, that's the kill.
I agree with that one.
The chameleon, listen. All I'm saying is if you get drunk enough, you won't remember it. And you only have to do it once, and that's that. That's done and dusted.
Yeah, because then you'll be dead. Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. It's like sleeping with a praying mantis. And whenever I first heard you describe the first pick, I've recently seen a TikTok of that scene from Malcolm in the Middle where Hal turns to Malcolm and like really seriously and everything goes dark around him and he says, you know, when you start, there's no way back. And the caption was, POV, I've just told my dad I want to date mentally ill women. So I'm marrying her.
You know, I'm going to co-sign that, Jay. I think that is the path of least harm here, unfortunately.
I might have to marry the chameleon because you don't gotta fuck people you marry necessarily. You could have a Victorian wedding type marriage.
True.
Same time, a chameleon, like, let's see what color she can change. I don't know.
I don't think this one
What?
changed colors.
Well, this one
Yeah.
has the spirit of a dead serial killer inside of it.
Yeah, then just get married and you can openly resent each other at dinner for the rest of your life.
Until she
What I will
kills
s-
you.
Yes, until, but if you fuck her, you're dying sooner.
What I'm saying to that is, I think with this lady and the chameleon, it really doesn't matter which one you fuck. They will both kill you afterwards.
True. I think that is valid.
At least if you marry this one, you're going to have a big party out of it. If you marry the chameleon, it's going to be in a Chuck E. Cheese.
A Willy's Wonderland.
Yes.
Oh
Because
my-
like the in-laws, the hamburglers there trying to pull a bridesmaid.
I think of the three, though, the consensus is die with your skin.
Yes.
You can't reform the unpleasantly moist grandpa of evil. I just think that
No,
that
he's-
is just who he is.
He's giving me too much like Buffalo Bill vibes. I'm not there for it.
No, no,
That's
he's
exactly where I am with that. I'm like, I don't want to be skinned in my sleep, so I'm good.
He's beyond that.
He has a cult. They make some big hornet sting you, so you go on a trip and then have to listen to his shitty music, and if you laugh at him, he murders you.
I think the worst part might be the shitty music.
That's it. That's it for me.
What is it like? Is it New Age? Is it like Enya?
No, it's like 70s fucking Partridge Family bullshit.
Oh no, no, thank you.
Honestly, I'd be like, yeah, if there's no end to this, just kill me.
Because you have to pretend to like it, because if you don't, he gets his little ego butt hurt and murders you. And if you're not married to Daddy Cage and he's not going to come seek his vengeance, it's not a very good movie.
Really not.
Daddy Cage. He
These
better
are
be
all
on
3
this
Daddy
week.
Cage movies, too.
Random generator. Is there something that you'd like to tell us?
Well, we do have a whole fucking bunch of Daddy Cage movies in here, guys, so that's kind of our fault, too.
That's valid. How about another 3?
56 is our first number.
This guy, no, just this guy
Like, so good.
Richie Tozier from It.
is
This is going to be a
100%
hard one, actually.
husband material.
This is the first one. The next one is Sybil Pittman from Baby Oopsie.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Oh, I love Sybil.
Now, I will not.
She does work with evil, so I mean, that's not so good, but
Evil is contagious. through the woo-ha.
All right.
Oh, dude, this one fucked us. I'm gonna have to kill
What's-
Sybil.
What's the third one?
Dr. Terror.
Oh,
I don't know him.
that's Peter Cushing. That is
That's
a
my
handsome
husband.
man.
That is my husband, so.
Oh, this is easy. Look at that stud muffin.
Man. So, Elle, that's your husband.
Okay, so obviously husband here. I would fuck that. I guess I'm killing Sybil.
He has a name, Elle.
Richie Toner, I don't care.
Beep beep Richie. Jesus.
Beep.
Okay, that would be annoying, so, fuck it and leave.
Yeah, no, that is the sound of Elle pulling up to the curb where Richie is selling his body and going beep beep Richie to get in the back of the car.
Let's get this over with. Fuck.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm just going to have to sleep with Peter Cushing just for the bragging rights and then marry Richie. Because
Same.
I like a man that can make me laugh.
Same.
Sybil's
Same.
dead, though. Sybil ain't leaving this room alive.
I feel like, I might marry Sybil because I'm trying to be taken care of in a marriage personally. So she looks like she maybe can cook. Okay. So that
She
sounds
does.
good. The old guy can get the business though, because he just got a look about him. And
Right.
honestly, I gotta kill the geek just because I feel like I would have to put him up on my shoulders if we go to a festival or something. And I'm just like not
So tall.
Mel, I don't know how tall you are. That man is like over 6 foot.
I'm
I do
short.
want
I
him
just
on my-
need his energy. Like he got to get my shoulders energy.
I love him.
If you were sharing a trench coat with him to break into like an R-rated movie, he would say that he wants to get on your
For
shoulders.
so long. It's like, what's going on here? Childhood trauma, okay? Childhood trauma.
Fair.
I will say, Peter Cushing plays Death. Dr. Terror is Death.
Mhm.
He's the Grim Reaper. So,
Yeah.
like,
Damn right.
You got to give him something.
the only problem with sleeping with Peter Cushing as Dr. Terror is that you will die by the end of it. He will tell you a story. He will bring you through the whole evening going, we will go to dinner and then we will come back to my place and I will put on some nice French music and then you will die. It will always end in death. But I mean,
You know what? This
Peter
I'm good.
Cushing.
I think I'm all ears for this. This sounds okay. I thought the biggest problem would be getting hair in your mouth.
I mean, you marry death, you're pretty much Persephone, right? You're marrying Hades. Aspire to be a goddess.
Yeah, and he's the Grim
to
Reaper.
me.
I mean, who else would you want to give you the bone?
Hey, pomegranates are expensive. I want them
Right? Free pomegranates.
We
No, I
all
got it.
want to sleep with Peter Cushing, oh my god. Except for Elle. Elle wants to respectfully marry and grow old with him.
You didn't
Yes.
say respectfully.
I think it's implied. I'm a respectful dude. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell.
No.
Yeah.
Mel, this is Grandpa Highcock.
He's got that swagger.
That's Rick Bartle.
especially Barbie sized. I don't know.
Oh, this one's a good one for Steph. It's the monster from
We
Shape
got
of
it.
Water.
Fuck you, Dad.
What?
Guillermo del Toro's finest. Here's
Oh.
the thing about the guy, definitely into S&M.
We haven't even covered this, but I think we were just trolling Steph when we made the list.
Oscar
Dang it.
winner, Shape of Water. Shelley Duvall.
Wendy.
Yes, it's Wendy
the
Torrance.
arch at the end of her cigarette that is a fucking inch long.
She was stressed.
So would I be working with Kubrick.
Okay, so our choices are Doll Man, Shape of Water Guy, and Wendy Torrance. I have my answers.
Come on then, Steph. Let's hear it.
Obviously.
Steph's a furry.
Oh, she's not.
Sorry, you're right. No, he has no fur. You're a finny.
Please stop, because you're making me think of the Deep from The Boys, and that's not okay. We are not the same, okay?
I thought you said Steph was dead. No, what I said was she sleeps with the fishes.
I'm
Yes.
still mad. Anyways, mind your fucking business. Okay, anyways, I will marry Wendy because she's a lovely lady who can handle a lot of stress, and I can be a lot. So she'll put up with me forever, okay? And then I fuck the Shape of Water guy. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Doll Man.
Kill Grandpa Highcock?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep, dead.
It wouldn't be hard.
You could just
Kill
step
off.
on him.
With the rest
There's
of them, it's
one or
light,
two
but with
things.
this guy,
You can do with a Barbie sized guy. And then it's like, okay, that was fun. Whereas like Fish Man, I don't know, he's got a little bit of a stare. I feel like he could play spades. He looks like a great poker partner.
He's a really intense guy. I think
got
it's
some underwater activities, go to the beach.
He's not
You
So
gonna
find
talk
good shells, I
about
bet.
I'm with Steph on that. I've got to kill Grandpa Highcock and marry Wendy.
That's the right answer.
Elle, I gotta break your heart and agree with both of them.
You know what? The problem
Because-
is it makes sense.
Here's the main selling point for Wendy for me. My stepson will be Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my gosh. Grown up recovering alcoholic Daniel Torrance.
That's him. Yep.
You know, he is a recovering alcoholic, but he's also got the shining.
Yeah, he shines hard as fuck.
Useful. I've not
Be
seen
real.
The Shape of Water, so I think it's hard for me. I don't know the fishman's assets. I don't know.
Elle, look at him. That's his assets. Look at that handsome thing.
He's got titties and he's got little balls like
Listen,
right here. I
I'm
don't
like-
know what those are. Those are kind of neat looking. I'm guessing that's a ladder of abs.
yo, this guy
Hold
is
on.
ripped. This guy is diesel. Like, not just for underwater, for land too. He's fucking jacked.
He looks useful. I like to go fishing.
Candy.
Be like, what do you see? Anything biting down there? What's up?
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, there's utility. I almost feel like marrying the fishman might be the move.
I can't do all that.
The problem is like Wendy, she's great. I love Wendy. She's a survivor. And I do think that having Danny Torrance as your stepson, that has big benefits. Yeah. The problem is we've got two people that have big benefits, and then we have Grandpa Highcock, and he's just pure swagger. And it's like, what do you do with swagger? It's not something that can benefit me,
Do
really.
you eat it? What do you do with swagger?
Is it going to put food on my table? Is it
Like clean your kitchen?
The size of the
Is it
food.
going to give me an orgasm? I don't think so. Like,
Probably not.
I could think of at least one thing you could try.
So there's this Liverpudlian comedian, and he tells this story about there was a hen party, a bachelorette party at one of his shows, and one of them threw a pair of panties on stage, and then another one threw a vibrator, but it was like a very high-tech vibrator. And he was like, ladies, I don't know what you're expecting from men. We can't do this at the end. And all I'm thinking is, Grandpa Highcock could. It's like, you know, just kicking his legs like he's doing. But the problem is, if you have too much of a good time, you could fucking decapitate him in a quick second.
Okay, the boys. I'm just saying.
okay, our first choice. It's this guy right here.
No,
Oh
no,
my.
no, no.
It's Daddy Trucker.
No.
Oh no, this is no. I remember you guys telling me about this guy. No.
We still have the picture that haunts me in our drive. Every time I open drive.
Damn it, hell. Just sit there. For those of you who aren't in the know about what happens in our drive, there is a picture of Nicolas Cage as this character reading his own book that doesn't exist while having sex
With the teenager.
with a teenager.
Okay, that's the part. The rest of it, I was like, a multitasker.
No, he's supposed to be dating her mom. That's like homeless and weird. And she takes him in just for this to happen.
This is some Lolita shit right here, and I'm not standing for it.
Well, the other thing is the teenager is supposedly possessed by the spirit of his dead wife, which is also super yikes.
I don't think there's any justification about having sex with your
Mm-mm,
partner's child.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
That's some
Okay.
Jerry Springer stuff right there.
It's very Jerry Springer. And there's also the fact that the kid's mom is a psychic, but she's only psychic if you choke her out until she almost dies.
That's how she gets to the other side.
Mel, please don't leave the podcast. I know this is a lot to take in. Please don't leave.
All right, our next one is a little bit more wholesome. It's Sarah Lee from The Ginger Dead Man, the
Dead
first
Man.
one. Yep.
I
Aw,
love that her name is Sarah Lee. She's dumb though. Like she's really dumb.
well, you know,
And they're
Thanks.
all obsessed with that weird, ugly crust punk guy.
Yeah, he literally looks like someone scraped him out of an emo gutter.
Yeah, I found my Mary.
oh my.
Our third choice is a Cinnabite. I call him Old Dickhead, but apparently his name is Butterball. Think of the benefits of marrying a Cinnabite, dude.
Listen, I am not proud of this phrase that I am about to utter. It is a colloquialism. It is a toxic one, but I will say it for this character alone. You're not looking at the mantelpiece when you're poking the fire.
No. I don't know who you are.
So our choices are Trucker Daddy, Sarah Lee, and good old Dickhead.
I'm sorry.
A
I'm really
sweet punk
I-
shape, though. I feel like he would take you to some good concerts or something. I still want to kill Nick Cage here, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Nick
think that's
Cage is-
agreement.
It's like worse than being hideous, in my opinion. This guy's just hideous, but he could be pretty chill. Going in my
He's-
fuck category, and obviously, you know.
He's from the realm of pure bliss and desire and carnal
hate that.
experience.
You know what? We might get along.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, you know?
Although she's not totally off the hook. Being dumb is definitely a sin. Cardinal.
I think I get
Right.
bored with her, you know?
You might end up killing her anyways. What else is
She might end up killing herself out of just sheer dumbness.
The Cenobite's looking better and better.
Now, I'm gonna tell you why, okay? You guys are not gonna like this. I'm marrying Sarah Lee, and we're gonna have the best damn bakery ever, alright? That's just gonna be our life. It's safe.
Okay.
Disrespectfully, I'm fucking Nick Cage because this guy is going to haunt my coochie.
Yeah, because if you fuck this guy, he's going to do things to you that no man will ever be able to do again.
No, he's going to do things that no human doctor is going to be able to cure. No, thank you.
What is a blessing but a haunting? What's an anointing but a haunting? I don't know. This guy's gonna change your life either way.
No, thanks.
Hold on, Step. You remember they want to go to the extreme of experiences and like physical feeling.
Jay, I like
You-
having my skin on my body and my hooks outside of my bed.
You are assuming he's going to do something to you. What
Yeah.
are you going to do? That is the question.
I think it involves baby oil. I mean, look at those.
No, I'm killing him. You guys can't change my mind. It's gross.
Look at those rolls.
That's what I'm looking at. Ew, what's in them? No.
I know this guy definitely looks after himself.
Jay,
Like,
are you kidding me?
no, I mean looks after himself. Like, if you seen like a human with those type of rolls, you would assume they smell terrible. And they probably would because humans sweat and shit and don't look after themselves. This guy is one of 5 Xenobites in the whole universe. He's right up there. He is looking after himself. He is like a prince or a duke at least.
I'm sorry, you're calling me a gold digger? I just told you Sarah
No.
Lee.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he has lavender baths. Oh, it's not
No,
nice.
there's no showers in hell, Jay. You're confusing him with someone else. I don't know who.
You assuming there's no showers in hell. There's
Yeah.
cold baths. That's what there is in hell.
You marry him. You fuck him. I'm doing it.
Mel, this is why whenever me and Steph record alone, they go for 3 hours. Because we just argue flat out.
You marry him.
You fucking marry him.
No. I'm not saying I want to marry him. But
I
I mean,
do.
like, as
You're
I
just saying
said,
I should. You're just saying I should. Okay.
as I said for the chameleon, it's a one-time thing, done and dusted, never touching it again.
That literally made me nauseous.
I think fucking is enough of a prerequisite to borrow each other's clothes. So me and him are good. That leather vest, though, I would look good in that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Same.
valid.
We've got to at least do some texting.
I feel like, marrying doesn't necessarily have to include banging. There's lots of
Exactly.
loveless marriages. I feel like this is a good ally. I'm a petty bitch and I have lots of nemesises, I don't know. It's in this guy. Nemesis.
But
And-
Elle, you come around the corner too fast in your house and you forget you're married to him. You're having a fucking heart attack. You are screaming the house down.
Nah.
I don't
Handsome.
want him. No, I'm pretty sure he's smelly, and I don't want him rubbing his rolls all over the pillows. Like, we will have to change the sheets like every goddamn day, and I'm not interested.
That's how
I-
I know you've not already been married to a Cenobite.
I have a question that I want to ask
Steph?
all 3 of you. Who do you think has the worst like glasses prescription? Him or the 3 of you?
Oh, me definitely.
No, honestly, probably L.
His
Mhm.
look aesthetic. I gotta be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
those are-
see shit, dude.
I think his are blacked out, honestly.
I have to say something though, guys, because we're talking about dickhead smell. But what about this bitch? This is the smelliest motherfucker that you're going to come across.
He
You
is a
cannot convince
trucker.
me otherwise.
Yeah.
Actively being hosed down. Okay, I'll just keep it going until I'm satisfied, and
It's
then
like it's gotta be
you're done.
onion and shit in there. That's all that you're gonna smell getting close to that guy.
I'm
Unless you
sorry.
add some soap, it's not gonna
Steph.
help the hose down.
Steph, what do you think is
I can
happening?
fix him.
You cannot. He fucks
What do you
children.
think is happening in this scene? Do you think they've just tossed some Dawn on him and then started to hose him down in the hopes
It's
that it would clean him off?
WSD. What would Steph do? Scrub that motherfucker down.
Okay, but Steph,
Gonna
there's
give
an
him the
episode of
oily
Trailer
down.
Park Boys you need to watch where
No.
they hose Randy down. They use a car wash thing and they're like washing him with a hose and that, and he's still greasy. And that's
Sorry.
exactly what's gonna happen here. That bitch
Sorry.
is still gonna be be greasy.
I'm
Steph.
sorry, you're arguing with a double Virgo here. No.
I know we're arguing with you, but like, here's the real kicker. He's a fucking pedophile.
I get it. I do. That other guy, though, you don't know what he does. There could be some of that going on in hell. We don't know him.
Here's the thing. With the Cenobite, it's a possibility. With this guy, it's a certainty.
Hey.
I'm taking the guess over, like, the certainty.
Okay, I just realized something though, guys. He doesn't have a nose, so there's a very big possibility he smells bad and doesn't know about it.
He also doesn't have ears.
It wasn't his smell that was the first issue. Remember, it was the haunted coochie. So, like, there's no argument.
Oh.
Okay.
The no ears thing, though, now that you mention it, is a good thing for me. You know, Steph keeps talking about being a double Virgo, but I'm a Gemini Libra, and I have to talk. So we would have a better marriage if I married someone without ears, because they could tolerate me.
Now, Elle, as a Gemini Scorpio, as we've all determined, you deserve to be listened to. As a Gemini to another Gemini, you deserve to be listened to. And the fact is, him not listening is like, there are loads of guys like that. That is not the point we want to make with this guy.
He's not the one for you, bro.
I think we should
I can fix him!
wrap these guys up.
Yeah.
And just
All right.
everybody's answers, starting with Mel, because Mel hasn't gone first yet.
I'm marrying the sweet chick, fucking this
Yeah.
guy, and killing Nick Cage. I don't know what's going on in those leather pants, but somehow it seems scarier than the other ones. Yeah. Or is that dirty denim? Oh God, I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Any man that wears a vest that isn't just white, if it is like a black tank top, that is what we in the UK call a woman beater. Yeah, so I agree completely with Mel. Mel is in the right here for all the right reasons.
We have time
You
for
can only
final
change them
three.
if they have self-awareness, you know? And the Cenobites, they know what they are.
Trash.
If there's anyone that you can trust to be able to handle any desire or role player fantasy you have in the bedroom, it's that guy, because he's done it all.
No.
You know, I think we can bury this. All right, so the first one you guys are going to love, because it's also from good old Dickhead's world.
Come on.
Is it the lady with the open throat?
Julia.
It's Frank.
Not
Oh.
Frank.
Oh, candied apple bitch, Frank.
That candy apple bitch.
We
I
would
think.
use up all the napkins in the house or something. I don't know.
Come to us. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Paper mache.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? Frank was complicated though, which is good, you know?
Wasn't emo king.
Very broody.
Literally, if you made a sim and set it to broody, its default settings, this guy.
You know what? I like a Byronic hero. Brood for me.
I don't. Fuck them.
Steph's been playing a lot of The Sims recently.
Okay, here's our second choice.
Oh, okay. You know what?
That is a priest.
That
Okay.
pussy ass priest from the Prince of Darkness.
That I'm gonna have some work.
Frank is looking better right now, actually, if I'm
Ooh,
honest.
there's not a good pick here, guys. I'm sorry. Our third one is that nerd geek Alistair
From Evil Bong.
Evil Bong, yeah.
That is Dwight Schrute.
He got a strong chin though.
It does indeed.
Okay, so here we go. We have
Come
Frank,
here, off.
we have the priest,
I'm
and
done.
we have
I got it.
Alistair.
Got it.
Go on, Steph. Let's hear it.
Okay, so I'm gonna marry Alistair. Don't talk to me.
I'm starting to think you're shallow. No, I'm just kidding.
I
Okay.
got it. He owns a half-acre beet farm. He is the manager of a local paper company.
He's not quite cool. Okay, because maybe I'm bored. He seems like a good one to marry because there's some alchemy things that he said, but we don't really know what that is. And I want to find out, and that's it. And then I'll fuck Frank, and I'm gonna kill the priest because I know that the first sign of Satan, he's going to abandon me like a bitch. I don't fuck with that. I don't respect him.
I'm gonna have to kill the priest as well because if he's Catholic, he can't get married. I know that much.
True.
It is only
Oh.
death for him.
Didn't even think about that.
I think for me, I'm killing the priest because, yeah, I can't promise like what happens won't be a little bit scary. So no cowards allowed.
No.
Mhm.
Think I gotta fuck the nerd and marry Frank. Like Frank is just so complicated, so deep. He's got generational studies on his behavior in a
Oh,
way.
dude.
Think about it. And you know what? I could fix him. I could definitely fix Frank. Frank
I was
is the
waiting.
type I could fix. Just married to his own misery. My favorite.
Can I ask you a follow-up question?
You know, the
Do you think that you would like fall in love with Frank?
No, Frank is the type of person you try to get to fall in love with you to validate yourself.
Do you think Frank would fall in love with you?
No, but I could try for generations. That's essentially what happens. People are like, you know what? I'm going to figure out what this motherfucker's deal is. And I feel like I could waste a ton of time doing that.
here's why Mel doesn't need to worry about Frank loving her. He has to depend on her her to bring him victims to put himself back together.
Absolutely.
And necessity really outweighs love sometimes.
But does that mean that you have to go to every hotel bar and find the guy with the grossest underwear and bring him back?
Because
Because
that's her MO.
I'm not
That's
willing.
great. Just find somebody with a haircut like the guy on the right, and I guarantee his underwear are gross.
Elle, this isn't an issue anymore. You don't have to go out anymore. You go on Tinder.
I have
and you
not
get-
had good
come
luck on
over.
Tinder.
No,
There-
but as a man, I can tell you there is a lot of guys who will do a lot of things if they think they're going to get laid.
I was gonna say, I think if we're talking Tinder, I could just type up and be like, "Come over, I'll feed you to my hellbound boyfriend. What do you say?" And a bunch of guys would be like, "You know what? I'm gonna see if I can get laid first, but let's do it."
I
They'll
guess
be like,
that's
"Oh my
true.
god, slay queen."
Maybe her boyfriend's not so bad.
I guess my problem was I was trying to find a single person that could hold a conversation for more than "how you doing," and everyone
WID.
failed on that one. So
That's all there is.
delete.
I'm gonna have to fuck Frank and marry the other guy, and my reason isn't great, but it is this. I don't want to have to do Frank's laundry for the rest of my life, because do you know how hard it is to get blood out of clothes?
Peroxide.
I don't like how quickly you knew that stuff.
I'm a person with a uterus.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. But
Mhm.
like a whole ass suit, I ain't washing that every day. I'm not mopping up after him every day when he
Yeah.
strolls through the house and bleeds everywhere. As much as it pains me, I'm marrying Dwight Schrute.
I'm gonna have to agree, just because I'm too antisocial to be going out and finding prey all the time. I just can't be doing that.
This
Okay.
guy reads a little geek to me, and nerd, totally acceptable, definitely hot, but geek, you gotta check see which one.
He likes beats, bears, and Battlestar
No,
Galactica.
he does not. Okay, this guy hangs out with a bunch of stoners. He's got social experimentation in mind. I think that if my choice was hanging out with gross men with dirty underwear or stoners, I'm gonna go with the stoners. That's-
Period. No, because literally all his roommates were stoners and they had an evil bong on the loose and it was possessing them and trapping them in this haunted stripper world.
Grandpa Megadeth is in stripper world.
Yeah. Because Full Moon likes to bring their other characters into the movies. So they just had all these random characters from their movies in this stripper world.
That seems like a benefit. I can go hang out with Grandpa Megadeth. When you're looking to marry, you're looking for what they can give you. Not assuming that you're going to fuck them multiple times, because that's not going to happen.
Right. I'm pretty sure he knows the real way to manifest everything.
I think we should wrap it up. I think we've said all we need to say.
You can find this podcast on the interweb at ghostmagazine.site or on Twitter at GATimPodcast. You can follow me on Twitter at WitchXPudding.
And you can follow me at Nocturnical.
Oh, you can follow me at Hedda Mel.
You can follow me at Atlas_Snow, and you can also judge Steph's choices on her Twitter.
Okay, bye.